Today I want to take a good shot at the viral croissant loaf that everybody makes. So I have pre-measured all my ingredients. This goes a lot quicker for us. For the wet ingredients, I've got 20 grams of oil, 170 grams of warm water, and 175 grams of warm water and 175 grams of warm milk. And in that, I've added the oil. I put it all together here. I'm gonna zero this out. We need 150 grams of starter. I just have my little sticky note here so I don't mess up my measurements, and I keep messing up my measurements. Stay. All right, y'all. Esther is at peak and ready to go. Did you see that? Oh yeah. Maybe like one little. She's a little bit looser because I fed her a 1-to-1-to-1 this morning at 7 a.m. because she needed to be fed and I needed to bake, and I needed like a 4-hour peak rise period. And sure enough, by 11:30 with her in my stove with the light on, she was ready to go. So we're gonna measure out 150 grams of starter. I'm not used to feeling her like this. I never feed her 1-to-1 ever since she was born. That was the last time. Her newborn feedings. All right. So we're gonna put this off to the side here. I'm gonna whisk this together real quick, and we'll get in and pouring in all of our ingredients. So we're pretty smoothed up. Pour this in. I'm using my mixer. Okay, if you don't have your mixer, you can do it by hand. I am going to take advantage of the gifts that I've been given and use my mixer. All right, for our dry ingredients, we have 500 grams of bread flour, 10 grams of salt, 20 grams of granulated sugar. That's all in here. We're gonna pour it in. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, I didn't miss anything. I'm doing 2 recipes today, so I want to make sure I don't mix them up. All right, we're gonna put this on a slow mix to get it going. And you know the drill. Once it's all together, I'll bring you back. We're gonna transfer it in a bowl and we're gonna let it sit for an hour covered. And then we're gonna start doing stretch and folds. Okay, and we're not gonna add the frozen butter until stretch and fold like 3 and 4. So it'll be normal dough up until then. So we've mixed it all up. It's definitely shaggy dough, but I let it go a little bit extra. And I'm gonna put it in this bowl here. Technically you could leave it in here, but it's already staying together pretty tightly, so I might not have to work it too much more. But as you know, I like to work the dough past shaggy dough till it kind of creates its own ball, like it does with the stretch and folds. I'm just gonna get my hand wet, just because that helps. And I'm just gonna kind of do this. See how it's already holding together? I knew it. I could tell just by the look. You're going to get to know the shape of your dough if you don't already. All right. I'm leaving her at that. We're going to put a cover on it, and I'm going to let it go for an hour. We'll be back then to start stretch and folds. Been an hour. We're going to do stretch and folds on our croissant loaf. First set. Ooh, it's really soft. I got my hand wet already. I want to get it wet again. Just a wee bit. There, now it's starting to come together. Okay, so we're gonna leave it half an hour. We'll be back. We're gonna do this all again. And then on the third round, we're gonna start adding butter. Stretch and fold number 2, and she's definitely growing. Ooh, feeling light and fluffy. And the next round of stretch and folds, we're gonna start laminating with frozen butter. I'm excited. And I feel like I wanna cold proof it too, so we'll see. Oop, I didn't mean to tear that. Okay. Starting to give me a little bit of attitude, so I'm gonna leave her alone. And we will see you back with some frozen butter in a half an hour. Stretch and fold number 3, looking like this. So I'm gonna start grating frozen butter in. I'm starting with a brand new block because I have no idea how much I'm gonna put in, and we can judge by this. So before I get started, I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing this. You can put as much in as you want, but I'm gonna do a good coating on top. Make sure we've got lots in this first. Okay, and get my hand wet. I'm gonna do this on the next round too, so. Sorry, this is taking a long time, but here we go. Lots of butter. And we're gonna do one more set. I got a little bit too much shit on my hands. Okie dokie. Hand has to stay wet in order to work the dough, so. I need a different grater that I can hold on to better. I'm gonna grate them for the next round off camera and just stick it in the freezer. And then we don't have to wait. But I would say that's plenty of butter to go. The first. Just gonna tighten it all up, keep it all together, make sure all that butter we just put in is incorporated underneath. Okay, we're gonna come back in a half an hour. We're gonna do this one more time, and then we're gonna let it bulk ferment. That's what we're looking like. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Stretch and fold number 4. I've got my frozen butter that I went ahead and shredded off camera there. That's what we're looking like. And go ahead and just, maybe it would be better to just, oven's preheated for dinner. The hand wet. Ooh, it's really changed in texture since the last stretch and fold. It's a little gnats. Don't worry, my family's eating it. It's driving me fucking crazy. All right. If you live in the country, you know. All right. Here we go. One more. Oh, that was a pocket of butter there before, for sure. Last of the butter. Half of that is on the floor. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. Because it's a great day to be alive. Oh my God, it's been a day. It's all good. Really make sure this is nice and incorporated in here. I'm really just molding it to fold into itself. because this is where we're gonna let it bulk ferment. We're gonna let it sit. Yeah, that's good. We're gonna let this sit 2 to 3 hours. Then I'm gonna shape it, and then I'm gonna let it cold proof until probably tomorrow. Yeah, that's the plan. We'll see you when this is double in size. It's been about 2.5-ish hours, and our dough, look at it, it's looking so good. Okay, here's the thing. A lot of people will still put more butter, which I'm going to do, but I didn't want to shred anymore, and I'm gonna cold proof it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shape this, and I've got some soft butter. I'm switching over containers. So I'm gonna use up what's left in this container. Look, oh, look at all the butter, see? Look at this. Can you guys see that? That's insane. A little warm in that proof-in drawer. I don't think I need to add any more butter. That is crazy. What the fuck? Just gonna have to flour that. Okay, I'm not adding more butter. Take that back, I take that back. Okay, so, oh, the butter always makes it so hard to handle. I wanna go this way. And we're gonna go this way. Oh, this is gross. What the fuck? There's a lot of butter in here. I'm just gonna fucking flour the hell out of it. Guys, how do they do? Maybe it's because I'm proofing it in my, wow, in my oven. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cover it in flour. I'm gonna flop it all together and just sit it inside my Banneton. Because you know what? We're fucking making this regardless. There is such a mess of butter on my counter. Holy shit. Give me 1 second. Oh, there's so much butter. Okay. Let me get most of it off. Holy. So I'm gonna let this cold proof overnight. No more butter fucking going in it. Look at this soupy mess. I feel like I need to add flour on top to kind of hold it. It's leaking right through my Banneton. I should have put plastic down. So it doesn't stick on the sides. Because it's sticking. Okay, I'm gonna stop. We're gonna just let that sit overnight. I'll be back with you guys in the morning when it's time to bake it. I'm gonna cover it and then put it in there. Like it's literally like leaking. Wow, it's gonna be moist, that's for sure. We'll see you in the morning. All right, y'all, it's the next day. I've got my oven preheated at 400 degrees. Look at it exploding. Look at our loaf. Okay, as you can see, it's risen quite a bit. I don't know how it's gonna fit in here, so wish me luck. I'm gonna put a little bit of rice just because old habits die hard. Makes me feel better. If you don't know, this stops the bottom of the loaf from burning if it were to, because the rice takes the heat. Okay. My cat is being really annoying right now. He wants attention. Anytime anybody's in the shower, he will cry at the door because he wants to get in and lick the walls. Don't ask me. I don't know. Okay, it's really sticking. It's really sticking. We're forcing it in. Okay, okay. It's gonna taste good, I'm sure of that. It just might not look pretty. Okay, okay. It's a lot of dough stuck to the inside of my bannock tonight. Don't know how I'm gonna get that off. Okay. Let's do some scoring this way. She's kind of deflating, I'm gonna be honest. So, we're gonna put the lid on. I'm gonna put it in the oven for 35 minutes with the lid on. And I will show you guys what it looks like at that point. Y'all, 35 minutes. I just took the lid off. I ain't fucking mad. You can see how the butter, like just the way it's splitting. Oh shit. So now we're gonna do another 15 to 20 minutes. I think probably only 15, but we'll see with the lid off. Okay, so I did 15 minutes with the lid off, and y'all, it is actually looking fan-fucking-tastic. Hold on, it's still hot. My mitts. There you go. Kitty wants outside. Okay. Guys, look at that. It actually worked out. Just fucking go with it. If it feels like your dough is fucked, bake it anyway. You never know. The worst it's gonna be is a fail, which you already think it is. So just fucking go for it. Now we haven't cut into it, so that's coming up once it fully cools. I'm letting this puppy cool for like fucking hours. There was so much butter, as you saw. It feels heavy, but I mean, like, there's a lot of butter in there. I could have put it in for 20, but I'm feeling like I don't want to overdo it. I'm tempted, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let it sit and cool and continue to like develop and do its thing. That's what it looks like. I'm so excited. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I should cook it anymore. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna catch you guys back in a couple hours when we cut it up and we see what it looks like. I'm so excited. It's time to cut into the croissant loaf. Again, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna cut it straight down the middle. Oh, it's flaky. Did I do it? Did I do it? I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, you look first. We'll do it this way. Ready? Okay. Oh my God, it smells like a croissant. It looks more like sandwich bread though. And I'm gonna say that that's because I couldn't fucking roll it because it was a big bloppy mess and I just like shoved it together and plopped it in there. But cut a nice slice. Adam just got home, so he'll be happy to try it. So it's really light. It tastes like a croissant. Lots of butter. Honestly, I'm calling this a success. And the next time we make it, it'll be even better. See, what I think happened was because I proof it like in a warming drawer, like in my oven with the light on. So the heat like melted all the butter. So I feel like if I do it next time, maybe I'll do the countertop for the bulk fermentation and the stretch and folds. And that way, the butter will stay frozen until it's ready to bake, and then it still separates itself from the dough, so that part doesn't matter, but just to get that effect. Like, you can see it kind of at the top trying to do it. I don't know if I should do this. Hey, it's not that bad. It's coming back. All right, y'all. Croissant loaf. We did it. This is a success in my eyes. I'm so happy that I tried it. And again, practice makes perfect. So every single time, like, look at the blistering and everything on here. Like, it's gorgeous. So boys are gonna be happy making sandwiches this week, that's for sure. Let me know if you try it.